This is a big moment.
How wide do we? I know. I'm excited. How?
I would go from.
As I can't get this ring open.
These guys are down wearing red paint.
This is on film. Can you open this? Shoot.
No pressure.
Yeah. It's hard.
It is very hard.
Well, you made that look really easy.
Thank you.
Awkward.
That's a fine line right there. Excellent job.
Start! We're ready.
It's not 100% straight, but I'll give it.
Not 100% straight. Some people are going to have a slight advantage of the person starting right there, but...
We're making vlogs and I'm making videos.
There was an old course that went down through the woods that way and up through the backside. It's too difficult though. They took the easy route.
Too difficult.
No, they did. And they made this one actually a lot easier than the original run.
This is an event that you would have loved, right?
I would love to do this event. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to hopefully get dropped off here, abandoned, and then actually have to make it to the finish line for my 4th time up. No, it's a good event. It's a good course. It's kind of sketchy. You throw in these packs. It makes the footing where it's a little unstable even more unstable, and that's the sketchy part.
This is like the best test of aerobic capacity, right? Hill running.
And the unknown with the vest. I mean, the fact is that they've got something that's going to make them very imbalanced going up that hill. And so, you know, a lot of people will lean forward into the hill that you throw on a 30-pound ruck. Now you've got to control that lean, and they've never done that before. It's that steep. No, this is Black Diamond, for sure.
What's Black Diamond?
I would crawl.
Skiing.
Oh yeah. Jazz.
I'd army crawl like this the whole way. I will get there eventually.
Hello.
Did you the pace setter this morning?
Yeah, I'm drive one of these trucks up that hill. I'll set the pace real fast.
On my bag, not on my shirt.
Look at this merch.
You like it? You want that?
What, do you like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
I'll say I know a chiropractor there that does some.
It's good. I'm going to toss it at the finish line, 100 meters from the finish line. I'm just going to over the finish line, pick up with 5 or 6 seconds. Should be good. That's my plan.
Go guys.
Heat 1 of the first event of the first sanctional of the 2020 year. Just walking down there, not knowing what they're about to go through.
Good luck. Have fun with that.
Up in the car.
What did you say, Jess?
I said Shane could have at least dropped her off in the car.
Yeah.
Poor girl's had to run all the way from home. Tough love.
Tough love.
Oh, there we go. Shooing the chickens. Shoe the chickens.
I've got a riddle for you.
Okay.
What do you drive over water and it keeps you from getting wet?
All I can think of is a bridge.
Yeah, good.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh!
Have a joke.
Okay, what's your joke?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting Cal.
Interrupting.
That was so obnoxious. I just make sure I got it out.
Where are you at?
What happened this morning?
So you know, when you're at Rich's, you just always have to be ready to go because Rich just disappears, and you're like, "Where's Rich at?" He's either in the gym or he's in his car waiting for you. And so, like, we finished the workout and I run over. I'm like, and Rich is like, "You want to go down and think?" I'm like, "Yeah. I just got to run in, grab a shirt or something." And you know, so Rich is outside waiting, so I forgot to grab my sweatshirt.
It's 16 degrees.
Do you want to borrow something?
Oh, we can give you a good sweatshirt.
Oh, it's 16 degrees. Not. It's 16 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
So it's probably like 50. I don't know what that is.
16. I think we have a sick content.
Do you want a hoodie?
So you got SpongeBob, and then this is the pineapple, like the pineapple. Kyrie's, bro.
Are these like?
These are Nikes.
What?
The Kyrie, you know the basketball player Kyrie Irving? Yeah.
I want SpongeBob shoes.
This one's cleaner.
I wonder if I can get Squidward.
They do. They have Squidward. They have Squidward and they have Patrick.
No way.
And don't they have the squirrel, Sandy?
Oh, actually.
Do they come in adult sizes?
I don't know if they do or
I've
not.
got small feet. I'll find some.
Third and final heat of the women just went off at the start of this. Tia then literally took the first 200 meters as if it was a 200 meter sprint. So fast. All of the athletes have been set off. Now I can't film them because it's like an hour-long race. But yesterday we did do this event, and this is kind of like what the athletes will like be experiencing and going through as they're going up the hill. Yesterday we walked it, so you'll get to see kind of the terrain and what they're going through. It's pretty cool. Are you eating?
I just came to get some snacks. Didn't realize you were following me.
Today, there was a couple of bags on the floor and I took Tasia's. I feel like I should bring out the power of Tasia.
Ron, Freddie's never been to Chick-fil-A, so we went this morning, yeah.
Snacks.
She bought Jolly Ranchers for the walk.
Did you really? For us?
Just a handful.
For everybody?
I feel like I'm set to pick some kind of expedition.
Yeah. You are, Jess.
You are. First hill, this is where the athletes realise that it gets real. How many times have you done this?
In some way, shape, or form. This is number 6, I think.
Whoa.
Okay, all right.
First part of the run done. It's like a small little road portion, then like a steep uphill in the woods. Kind of like a scramble. Come out of the woods, then you've got a little opportunity to have a bit of a run. Half the bump.
Oh yeah, because the second half is way worse.
So you can run hard on this flat bit, but then you're going to pay for it.
You don't want to get buried for the second bit.
I feel. So we just went past the first checkpoint, which is basically we've come up the hill, we've gone across about 1 kilometer of fields, and then that's kind of like event 1. So the whole thing is like the athletes may push themselves on that flat bit like Rich is saying and up the hill, but then they hit this woody area that we're just about to go into, and it's you could be ruined, but then you want to get a good score, so you've got to dig in on that first bit. A little bit further down the track you come out onto the gravel road for like 2 seconds and you get to see the legendary barn. That's cool. For the athletes that's going to be super cool.
Add it up.
If you're lucky as an athlete and you're not fully dead yet, you'll pass the bison, the new bison in the field. Get to see the Froning Farms. It's the largest land mammal in North America.
There's a little bit of a trick to it. So you come up kind of this first flat, and it's pretty flat you think, but you're actually kind of going down and working your way down. Well, then you'll start to go down, and then you have to make all that distance back up plus another probably 500-600 feet.
Just past halfway. So basically there's been one uphill, there's been a good amount of flat and a little bit of kind of downhill past the barn, and now it's like the start of the end of the athletes. The ones that have buried themselves early, it's gonna hurt. Hill number 2, one of the nastier ones. Spike the heart rate. Whoa.
Okay, all right.
Then you have a third little climb that's not that big, but it's steep. And after that, you've got about a mile left.
Yo, give me your hand.
Give me your hand, boss. Take my hand, boss.
Look at these. You come out of the field with the cows, then you have this 400-meter run down to the iconic seniors barn. You know, like the videos where you would have seen Darren being fit.
Back in the day.
Back in the
Was
day.
me, yeah, back.
Doing
Right
workouts
back.
and where they come and do like the
Back
swimming in the summer. I think it's super cool that the athletes will get to see like a load of these things that obviously would have inspired a lot of them to get into the sport. And they would have seen a lot of workouts done here, and then they get to finish here at Senior's house.
Where it all started.
Yep,
It's cool.
real cool. So the literal finish line will be through the barn?
The finish line, I think, is right there. Oh man.
You finish in the old barn, look at it.
Here?
How long did that take?
1:20 something.
And it was rough, even just walking.
No, she was saying finally down to her level. I'm like, I've been past that.
And so that was 7.71k. 1 hour 26. I think that's Gipper running along with the first girl to come back in what will possibly be a sub-hour time.
Where's your rock? What does it say on the clock? 54 minutes. Sub 55 minutes. You train with Christy sometimes, right?
Yeah. Every morning, pretty much, a couple days a week.
And when you run, you really dominate her, right?
Yeah, if it's 50 meters or under, absolutely crush her. And then after that, I can't. Yeah, we would go run in the mornings sometimes, and we'd be running, and she's just chatting away, and I'm like, I can't breathe. Like, I can't talk to you. I can't at this pace. I can't. This is not a sustainable conversation pace for me. I'm like, you need to slow down if you want to talk. Other than that, I'm just trying to keep up.
Yeah, that was so great. That was like the best part.
Like the whole time.
The entire time. I think mile 1 is when they started with us, and since we were in the front, they just stayed with us the whole time. It was so great. He even took a bath on the way, you could tell.
That's how you would win an event, Jazz.
They made it so much better. It's always
You just
better
run?
with the dog.
Pet the dog, like that was your
And
little
then he
rest.
runs off, so you're like, no wait, I
And
need
then
to
like
pet you
when
some
they'd
more.
have to go pee, they'd go off, and then you'd be like, damn, you like get back on, so I have somebody to pet. You'd be like, come on.
Don't drop it when you take it off, okay?
That was good.
Stand by. 25.
Thank you.
When you take it off, don't throw it down, okay? You right here? You got 22. 25 and 22. Stop right here, guys. Hey, when you take your ruck off, don't drop it, okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead, go in the back.
That was the hardest run I've ever done in my entire life. Dude, that was awesome. Great job. Oh, I can't feel my back. Holy cow. My feet are completely numb. Completely numb. My head hurts. I could keep going all day. Thank you.
You crushed it.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
That's fun, but a little twisted.
How bad was the hills?
So bad. I didn't think they were gonna be that bad. I totally underestimated the hills, dude. Like, I was like, I like run them slow, like no big deal, whatever. I could barely walk the hills, dude. I was crawling up some of them. It was terrible. It was good. I think that'd be a good time.
Front of it. I didn't want to. She went so fast. Apparently it's because the other girls were sprinting and she had to stay in front, but she went out pretty hot. A free dog.
Family together?
A free dog. Come and be.
Alright, we're done, bro. Good training.
What did he say?
Good training.
Good training.
Just beer and water. So expectations versus reality. Was it harder than you thought? Just about on par?
Yeah, I was thinking I was like 38 minutes in. I was like, well, we're going the whole hour.
Yeah.
So that's a long run.
Yes.
I think it was maybe a little flatter. Like I ran more than I expected. I thought I was like the way they were making it sound was like you're hiking the whole way.
Yeah.
And the group that I ran with was really fast. Like Chandler and those guys were with me.
Yeah.
And they took off. So
Is he ahead of you?
he was ahead of me. Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I haven't seen him yet. Okay.
No, he's outside.
Okay.
Yeah. I kept him. I was third after the first checkpoint in my group, and then fourth I think after the whole thing. So it's all right. Right in the middle. Never my good events, but I'm happy with it.
Take it off in the back and don't drop it.
That was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was long. Hey, thanks, dude. Yeah, it was tough.
So you sold it a little bit then?
Yeah, I'm idiot. Don't tell Jack Cornflake or Stephen Fawcett of what I just did. But I was in a foot race for the first checkpoint, so we had to sprint. Look, I think I won it. But I looked at my watch and my heart rate was like 190. I was like, you have made a huge mistake.
I had alcohol before.
Really?
Yeah. So this is the first time swag out.
What dog do you have?
Oh, she's an Australian Shepherd. He knew that. He set you up for that. Okay, when I have my phone, I'll show you all the pictures of her and the videos. She's fluffy and her butt bounces when she walks. And she gives hugs and snuggles in the morning.
What's the name?
Kaya. Yeah. She's very sweet. She'll be 16 months this month. Yeah, so she's a she's a baby. She loves to play. She has a squeaky lammy toy that is this high pitched squeak.
Schedule cuddles, please.
Find something in Boston and you can come visit us. Yeah.
Passed the fitness test this morning. She's now the new recruit on the team.
Poor people that need my help.